Can I tell you about the O in O Burch Drake?
I don't know what it stands for, but I know what I think it stands for.
Odin. Is it Odin?
Oligarch.
It's a myth.
The O stands for original, as in original party animal.
Burch Drake's career, just typical of everything else Burch Drake does, was surprisingly different. He had grown up in Fairfield, Connecticut, lived in Virginia for a while, went to Valley Forge Military Academy, went to the University of Virginia, and went into the Marines. And when he came out of the Marines, he managed to get an interview at an agency called Dancer Fitzgerald Sample, and was on a fast track until one of his clients asked him to leave the agency and go to Europe and run Lifesavers Europe. He came back to the States to run Foot Cone in New York, but then he was re-recruited to go run DFS San Francisco. Then he went back to Foot Cone. One of his former mentors, John O'Toole, asked him to come and basically help him run the 4As.
He took a dormant, kind of large,
still really kind of a country club atmosphere,
lily white agency oversight organization, and made it an integral mover and shaker of the industry.
Burch is one of the first that said to me, technology is changing everything. His list of accomplishments are enormous. Created Advertising Week, the development of Ad Color, created Ad ID.
Many of the insightful learnings and understandings and moving process ahead and moving knowledge ahead and sharing that knowledge with member agencies and making them embrace it. He was way ahead of the curve.
He is a true partner to the advertising agencies, the clients, and the media, and he was always a great connector.
There is much that Burch focused in on to ensure that commercial free speech and self-regulation were made the foundations for the way we do business today.
He was behind a number of important and sustainable initiatives that had to do with diversity in the industry and with women as well.
He had a little spice to the place and began to do things a little differently.
We are at our best when we put the right people in the right room at the right time to talk about the right issues. And I think Burch built that.
Burch Drake understood at the core the important contribution that advertising made to creating and changing social norms.
And that helped my career. It helped the career of a lot of people like myself, and we owe it to that man, old Burch Drake.
One of the things that Burch brought most was an incredible belief in the value of advertising.
Burch, along with Ken Case and Ron Berger, took that passion to a place that has now created Advertising Week.
We had a responsibility to create something that made our own industry recognize how good and how important the work that we did was.
In 1983, his father got into the Hall of Fame, and Burch was very proud of that. I don't think he ever thought for a second that he would follow him, but he is following him, and he deserves it.
If we could, we would be there to tell you how much we really appreciate you, how much we respect you and admire you.
Congratulations to you, Burch, and thanks a lot. Well deserved.
Burch, you've moved away, and we miss seeing you, but in some little way, you're still with us.